So we're back with game 2 here. Game 1 ended with Geoff being on lots of honour with 3 provinces left. It was quite the wash for him. Eric had to end up building a super unit with a Moto Batar, and it still cannot get the job done. Geoff drawing plenty of cards and gaining honour with those peaceful retreats. Right here, it's not a good start for Geoff though. He has no holdings. He has to sell just for buying a personality and flushing the provinces.
Yeah, I have 16 holdings in my deck.
It's going to hire him going forward here. This isn't straightforward for Eric though. I mean, he's got a real decision here as whether he buys a holding and a personality or 2 personalities. He ends up going with the personality and a holding plan. He has some big attachments in there. He's got Thundering Death, he's got a Reinforced Yari. You can see from his hand there, he's also got 2 Shiotome patrols as well. So you can build cavalry super units with ease. Geoff taking the opportunity to take the favour there. And he's going to double on the guest to gain 5 there.
And I'll buy Rhetorician, gain another one, 17.
And Rhetorician to gain another one. So it looks like Geoff has gained 9 there to put him to 17. Which is way ahead of Eric's 9, I think. The problem Eric's got here is that his personalities are quite expensive, and he wants to attach to big personalities as well, and that just doesn't line up well against an honest strategy at all. Here you go, he's just committing to taking a province here. But he's not going to be doing, it's going to be buying one other personality and that's it. And he's got plenty of cavalry guys, and the thing about cavalry in draft is it's very parasitic. So once you've got more than one cavalry guy, as soon as you've got one cavalry guy in play, I should say, the rest become much worse. Because Geoff isn't looking to attack either, so there isn't any strategic advantage for having more than one cavalry guy. Geoff's deck is also able to mitigate the downside of Honoured Guest very well. The downside being a discarded card to gain 1 honour, but with the amount of Destined guys he has, it's not much of a problem. Yeah, there's another Destined trigger. Again, Eric just moving on another big unit here.
I've seen this before.
That's what my deck's designed to do.
One of them is going to fall prey to Favour. That Favour is such a tempo swing. You saw how much gold Eric had to sink there. It looks like he had to sink 13 gold to make that unit just to absorb the Favour. It's obviously lining up so well for Geoff. There you go. Geoff letting him take the one, defending the key province. And he's just, I think Eric's just going to go ahead and let Geoff expend the favour to save a province here.
You too? I'll engage you.
Sure.
Okay, he just settles for the 1 there. Again, just using his stronghold to buy personality, flushing the gold. He's sorted for gold, it's just these Batars are not cheap. Geoff, by the way, has Ichigo Sensei, +1 province strength. Whenever you destroy an opposing card in battle, gain 1 honor. Geoff has a few strikes in there. As you can see, he's got the uncommon Phoenix in play. Battle for a range 3. It's
Take favor back.
sorry, Phoenix Dragon. Beg your pardon. It's a dragon. 7 gold, 3 force, 4 chi. Battle for a range 3. Also gaining 1 off Ichigo.
Really nice.
It's got banish there as well. That's also going to gain him 1 if that lands.
Permanently increase him by 1. I'm going to gain 4, 24.
We need to go find out what sexy voice is.
He also has the 2 from Compassion.
You might be over here. Over here.
So one of the siege events tonight is apparently being played with sexy voice, which is, you know, sexy voice. I mean, you go to play against a dark god and you go, right, I'm bringing sexy voice.
I'm bringing sexy back. So sexy voice, for those who don't know, is it's like a soft little voice like this. It's so sexy.
That was kind of,
It's supposed to be creepy.
yeah, it was more like Italian restaurateur than anything else.
Yeah.
It was quite a bad stereotype there, really.
Yeah, you should go hear it, and then you can try and do sexy voice for us.
Oh, maybe I'll go and find out from this match. But here, Eric's lining up another attack. Geoff's still got the favor though, and
Does Geoff only have 2 provinces, or?
he does only have 2 provinces. But Eric's built some cavalry super units there, just to take a couple. Problem he's got now is Geoff has so many cards in hand. Eric's hand is at least 1 attachment and 3 strategies, but Geoff is just loaded with actions, and he gains honor for killing some of Eric's cards as well via Ichigo Sensei.
I'm not yelling. Why does everyone think I'm yelling? I think that my volume on here might be really high. Can we check that out?
The first thing I said to Mel when I met her was, "Can you use your indoor voice, please?" She is a loud individual. I'm trying to compensate.
I'm
for that
Irish.
here.
I'm Irish.
And you lose 2.
Tier 3, destroys infantry. Is this like a top 4 match?
What's that? Favor him home. Direction.
-2 force.
Minus 3. I'll give myself +2, and you -2. Again. That should be a 27. Or a 20. So I was at 24. Did you have the last honor gain?
I haven't filled.
Test. Is that me?
So you're currently 4 force?
Yes, I'm currently 4 force.
Stronghold 3 or 4?
You have 8 force.
I do.
You have no cards in it?
Burn them off.
Fear 4. The other follower. The one you haven't used. I will pass. Resilient. And you bounce.
I do.
love that. Oh, it's so good.
What do?
Lobby? Oh, nice. Proclaim tokens. So I'm at 28.
It is. Tap, 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 tap. How's that for people? Is that better? Also, I'm not just a female commentator. I am Melissa, the Mantis Clan champion, bringer of the storms and Kitsune bunnies.
Is that flashback? Is that this one?
I don't have. It's
courtesy?
It's if you went second.
Okay. Okay. I'll pass.
Does anybody promise? Promise one. No, sorry.
What?
Only guy
I
can hear you, yes.
you can or you can't?
I can hear you,
Okay.
unfortunately. How's Mel's levels now, guys?
Someone says I'm still breaking up bad. They can get over themselves, I think. I mean...
So coming back to our game here, so we had to cut away there. Geoff down to 1 province now, and Eric's still got some super units. And here he's able to actually buy multiple personalities. He's probably going to spread Geoff too thin just by going, after building super units, he's now able to go wide.
Good.
And that, it looks like we're moving on to game 3.
Yeah, let's play game.
GG.
Yeah. We're moving on there.
You should bring your levels down to me.
Apparently I need to be quieter now. Do you feel inadequate, Mel? Is that it?
I do. Test, test.
Top 4.
Test. Test, Simon.
So loser gets to pick, right?
Good evening.
I'm definitely not yelling, people.
There's like one scenario where I get
Cope is there testing us.
It's really rare.
Are you actually listening to us?
Hello, sir.
Is that better?
Going to game 3?
Yep.
How am I? Am I good?
That's yours.
Half a bar. Let's see.
But not him? Why not him? But I'm not talking that much louder than him. I can't fix that. Not my fault that I was born with inward
Proclaim.
thing and not a pole.
Climb 11.
Did you drop it?
I did drop it like it's hot.
Okay, we're gonna test this out again. Test, test.
Hey, look, that's ours. I've seen him before.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Favor?
Is that better, Cold?
Reaction. Gencon.
So here we go, we start again here. Geoff's on the play this time. He's brought a personality on turn 1 along with a peaceful retreat, and turn 2 he's brought a Tomeko and a Keto. Eric's got a lot of gold there though. So he's able to buy 2 batars, leave a third in province, and press on.
What? Had to ban someone. We're working on my mic. The distance of my mic, we can't fix it. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm trying to bring the mic a little closer to my mouth. I'm not the loudest person in the world.
I brought your levels back up.
Okay, there we go. So Geoff's turn, he's gained 2 from the stronghold, and now he's just deciding how he wants to sink his gold. It looks like he's going to buy 2 more of the 4 gold personalities here.
Alright, so I think I know what the problem is. You need to mute your mic.
Proclaim, gain 5. 23. I'll draw a card from Destiny. And then by the other one, draw another card for Destiny.
That's what I'm doing. That's so uncomfortable. That's not. I already put my thing down more. Try. So test. I think it's just that one guy.
So there we go, Geoff's gained another 3 honor, so he's at
Yeah.
19, I believe.
I know, right?
That's new. I'm gonna pass.
3 threes and a 2? No, wait. 3 threes and a 2? Nah, he's on. Yeah, sorry, yeah, he's on 19. Sorry, I'm losing myself here. Eric's gone ahead, built a couple of units here.
Yep.
So, not quite sure how he's assigned. He's pushed his cards forwards. Obviously, they're cavalry, so he only has to assign 1 now. Unless he's actually just moving them in together.
You have to assign both to the same place, unless you pump something else.
Geoff just weighing up his options. He's already drawn an extra card because the Akito's he's had 4 Destin triggers, so he's drawn a lot of cards here. And he's going for the gang block. So he knows, I think part of the decision here is, although he's pretty far behind right now, he knows that Eric's fake deck is very attachment heavy. So he may be just happy to go for it here. And he's starting off with the engage -3 force action.
I'd just like to note that I definitely heard something happen over at the Sexy Voice Siege table. They all just kind of screamed in Sexy Voice.
He's given so he's used one of the actions as engage -3 force, battle -3 force. So now Eric's in another -3 force. That's -9 force total. Eric is in a complete hole here. He's only got 3 fate cards in hand effectively. Range 1 picks off his personality, draws Geoff a card, gains him 1 honor, kills 2 of Eric's cards. And Eric doesn't have much of a follow-up. He's got a Batar and the Crab 0-3, which just does not line up well against Geoff. He's
Never enough Sexy Voice.
He's just moved a guy in as a battle action, but it's still not going to be enough. Virtuous victory here, another 4.4 swing, and he gains another 1 honor. This is just absolutely brutal for Eric. Okay, just Bowder. He just used the uncommon that bows a card without a battle action. But here we go, another -3 force. Eric's had to expend so many fate cards in hand. Just even if Geoff doesn't win this battle, he's going to be buying more personalities, more destined. It's just not looking good for Eric at all.
Looks like game's here.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, really? That was brutal.
It was good.
All those sports penalties enough to win it for Jeff. So Jeff's our winner, 2-1. We're going to have the final for you really shortly.
Well, 3 of those drains.
I think
pretty
really,
bad.
I think
So
really
we'll
what
be
it was
back
that I got this one.
in 5 minutes.
Because otherwise, I'm not really able to.
We'll also get your report from the Siege Sexy Voice event as well.
Yeah, so Simon's gonna go walk over to the Siege Sexy Voice, and he's going to then tell you what Sexy Voice is.
It sounds like Sexy Voice is going to be my kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cool. So excuse me, I shall be back momentarily.
Good luck next round.
Thank you.
Game 2. I don't know.
Alright, resuming your guys' clock.
So we're back with game 2 here. Game 1 ended with Geoff being on lots of honour with 3 provinces left. It was quite the wash for him. Eric had to end up building a super unit with a Moto Batar, and it still could not get the job done. Geoff drawing plenty of cards and gaining honour with those peaceful retreats. That just doesn't line up well against an honour strategy at all. Here you go, he's just committing to taking a province here. But he's not going to be doing, it's going to be buying one other personality and that's it. And he's got plenty of cavalry guys, and the thing about cavalry in draft is it's very parasitic. So once you've got more than one cavalry guy, as soon as you've got one cavalry guy in play, I should say, the rest become much worse. Because Geoff isn't looking to attack either, so there isn't any strategic advantage for having more than one cavalry guy. Right here, it's not a good start for Geoff though. He has no holdings, he has to sell just for buying a personality and flushing the provinces.
Yeah, I have 16 holdings in my deck.
It's going to hurt him going forward here. This isn't straightforward for Eric though. I mean, he's got a real decision here as whether he buys a holding and a personality or 2 personalities. He ends up going with the personality and a holding plan. He has some big attachments in there. He's got Thundering Death, he's got a Reinforced Yari. You can see from his hand there, he's also got 2 Shiotome Patrols as well. So you can build cavalry super units with ease. Geoff taking the opportunity to take the favour there. And he's going to double on the guest to gain 5 there.
Then I'll buy Rhetorician, gain another one, 17.
And Rhetorician to gain another one. So it looks like Geoff has gained 9 there to put him to 17. Which is way ahead of Eric's 9, I think. The problem Eric's got here is that his personalities are quite expensive, and he wants to attach the big personalities as well. And
I will.
Geoff's deck is also able to mitigate the downside of Honoured Guest very well. The downside being a discarded card to gain 1 honour, but with the amount of Destined guys he has, it's not much of a problem. Yeah, there's another Destined trigger. Again, Eric just moving on another big unit here.